here, and we're just gonna show you like a quick team builder what we brought to our week 1 game in the Hive Kakuna when we played Matt GSG, and one of the mons that never came out, so you wouldn't really know what set it was, is my Houndoom. And it was not very unique, I would say. It just um, see, okay, basically 337. What did that outspeed? I think it was Delphox. So it outsped Delphox, and you know it could have outsped Zygarde, but I didn't expect it too much. I saw it in one mock, but and it didn't outspeed Dougie A, which I didn't expect at all. I just wasn't afraid of it, honestly. So I decided it wasn't worth outspeeding it. Like I have Celesteela and Buzzhole, and they both can deal with that perfectly fine. It actually would have been a little bit dangerous to have like a toxic one with Buzzhole, because it would have made the game a little harder. But this set, I mean, it had a. Oh, by the way, Delphox was the only thing I was really scared of it being like scarfed too. I didn't really think Dougie would ever be scarfed, Weavile, etc. So it was good for the charge, anyways. But like Dark Pulse and Fire Blast was enough like coverage, just the stabs was enough to be dangerous. And Nasty Plot was very good. Um, Flame Charge really was just not having like another good slot, and it could have been, I guess, helpful in some scenarios where it had like Magnezone pretty weak with Celesteela. If it didn't have the +1 and it used Flamethrower on Magnezone wouldn't have died, so it would have been nice, setting up that Flame Charge that way. So that was one of the reasons I guess I ran that. So yeah, pretty much. And if I had like Flash Fire Boost, maybe it would knock out the Weavile, I was thinking. So my next one is Celesteela. And this actually just kind of nuked most of the stuff. Sub Leech Seed was mainly for Pex, but I recognized that it helped with Delphox as well, as I could with rocks I could eventually kill with air slash. That was part of the plan actually in being able to beat Delphox, but Togekiss was a little bit harder for me. I just needed to like get a para on Body Slam or Gunk It or something. Um, Chip it down with the rocks and force it out a little bit. I didn't have much of a plan for it. Uh, it was a little bit under prepped for. So by him not bringing it, that was really good for me. And the Steela was just because Magnezone in Mox was not scarfed. It was air balloon almost every single time. So I really liked this set, and yeah, I thought it would work out from the beginning pretty much. Buzzhole was my win con, and yeah, it's just especially defensive for stuff like Magnezone and stuff like that, because it only has Facade. But yeah, and Silk Scarf actually allowed it at +6 to knock out Magnezone one shot, stuff like that. I think it allowed it to have a couple more KOs, um, like bulkier sets of mons that wouldn't really run bulkier sets. And I thought, there's not really a perfect reason to run lefties. The main reason I didn't run Drain Punch is Pex could just stall that out. It has low PP, and Facade actually hit everything relatively hard. As Dugtrio Lol was one of the only things that actually, resisted other than Magnezone. And Magnezone, well, I thought Magnezone would be pretty easy to kill with Steela, like this. And yeah, yeah, pretty much. That was just my thought process. And Taunt would shut down things like Toxic Taunt Fan, shut down things like Toxapex with Haze. I could just bulk up and potentially win if Delphox and Togekiss are off the field. So that was really nice, I think. Conventional Webs were just really nice. It was an okay, I guess, Megalopony answer. I actually kind of wish I could have fit Thunderwave on the set as well. Um, it hit somewhat hard. It could set up webs. It took a hit from Megalopony. Had a good chance to parry. I did some good damage. Good chip. I almost wish I had a little bit more for Megalopony in case I had Balance or Encore. But Dimensional was I had to put Shelon on it because I was afraid if I didn't, Megalop could just kind of run over me once my team is weakened down. Um, you know, and if it had anything for Buzzhole, that is. And I realized I would probably need to make a lot of momentum off Buzzhole, and if there's rocks up, it could be very dangerous. Snorlax is obviously, just my switch into special attacks that I have Buzzhole to take physical. It can deal with like Togekiss and Delphox, okay. It really can hit everything relatively hard except for maybe Pex. But even then, I had max attack, so I can do decent damage with Earthquake. I think it was potentially like a 2-hit KO. Gunk was just a nuke Togekiss. It just did relatively well, and actually to Serena as well, relatively well against his team. And in order to get rid of the Agwaf, you would need to go into Weavile, which was, or Tisserina, but Tisserina just, I didn't expect it in the matchup first off. And yeah, especially because, like, it just does bad against most of my team. Like, Steel walls it, Doom is just destroys it, Buzzhole destroys it, Galvantula destroys it. So yeah, I just didn't see it coming. I thought, like, he couldn't really get rid of my item very easily. Like, and I didn't think Matt was the type to Toxic Stall really honestly. I thought maybe Donphin would have Toxic, but Donphin has an easy switch into Steela. So I didn't see anything else really having Toxic on this team. Maybe Pex, but again, like Pex, there was answers. I could still go right into Steela on Pex and just leech it down, and it wouldn't have been bad. I almost kind of thought Lefties was good on Steela, but I thought the Z move was really nice for Delphox. And then, like, I had weakness policy for no good reason here. I just thought, if I get hit, I want to assure I knocked something out because it's like a free kill, generally. So yeah, it just had a light speed, just so people couldn't creep it. Avalanche, Rock Slide, Earthquake, it hit everything, and then it just rocks. I originally had Lando in this place, but Lando would never get up rocks reliably, and Rhyperior is just a beast that can tank hits. So yeah, that's my team. Pretty brief, pretty simple. I think people might argue that it's one of the most complicated teams I've ever seen, but I think it's a relatively simple team. I definitely don't think it's one of the craziest teams I brought. I brought crazier teams than this. It's just designed for a very specific way to win. Other than the fact that I didn't quite have Togekiss down, but most of my mons could put in some work against it. So I thought, and most of my mons actually kind of pulled it a little bit, like Steel, Snorlax, and Rhyperior. So I recognized that it might just be some momentum, just able to give me some momentum easily. So there's a good reason that this team would work. So yeah, that's my team builder. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.